and it was labeled as Portage Indiana. I don't know why. But trucks 60. Oh, okay, right. Yeah, we're gonna be. It looks like we're entering or approaching into. Well, it said congested area, but
take exit 21 on the right to I-80 West.
Yeah, 1 mile. Oh, here we go. Travel Plaza. This is what I want. Actually, pull off and go use the restroom real quick here. It said this is the last Travel Plaza. So I'm gonna make use of it here real quick, being that they are so easy to get in and out of. Yep. So I'll be right back. Okie dokie. Mucho bettero. Yes, indeed. Mucho bettero. So I walked over there in that little plaza there. They got this, 7-Eleven, restrooms in there and all that. And over here on the left, I don't know if you can see. Let me zoom in on these guys here, if I can. I see all these seagulls over there, right? And I walked up, around them, pretty close to them to get a pretty good look at them. And my God, they are beautiful. They're actually gorgeous freaking birds. And they're not necessarily the same seagulls as you see, like in the Pacific Ocean. Which is basically what I know. I'm not familiar with the Atlantic at all. Of course, these are the Great Lakes up here, and they're definitely, seabirds, and they're just a little bit smaller than like Pacific Coast seagulls. They're a little more, they're just smaller, but they're basically the same species, I guess. Probably just a offset or something, but they are freaking beautiful when you look at them up close. The coloring on their necks, kind of up by the wings, and on their underside, and then their wings, and then their eyes and their beaks. They're just freaking gorgeous birds. Really gorgeous. Their eyes really stood out to me because they were their eyes had some contrast to them. They were kind of like grayish yellow, I guess, maybe. But yeah, absolutely beautiful seagulls. And the thing is, why it's sticking out to me so much is because typically, on the Pacific coast, we don't see seagulls as really a beautiful bird. They're kind of more like
on the right to I-80 West.
Like a city pigeon, kind of a rat with wings. They're scavengers, so they're usually kind of dirty looking and beat up looking. But these ones are absolutely incredible. Beautiful. Des Moines. I-80 West to Des Moines. 21, here we go. Oh, exit 25 mile an hour, go. Not 55, not 70. 25, okay. Congested area ahead. Okay, well, I'm ready for you. I think. I say that now. Famous last words. Let's see. West 80. West 80.
Keep right to I-80 West, then keep left. Keep left to I-80 West.
Okay. Uh-oh. Oh. I got it. Up. Oh boy. Coming in hot. We're coming in hot. Things are sliding. Slipping and falling. Okay, well, it would appear that was the last of the toll road turnpikes. wants you to come back and blah, 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 and then you get home and it's just a freaking mess. Rat race again. That's the way I'm feeling right now after being on that turnpike there. I feel like I just came home from vacation. But yeah, I think that'll be short-lived, I think, as much as it can be. So we just need to get through this city area here, I figured. Yep. So be back in a sec. Look at this big giant wall right here. You know, I'm guessing it's probably a sound wall. All right. But when you compare that, you know, to the wall with Mexico, and there's always, you know, debate and argument, discussion about, you know, the border, you know, what kind of wall should be there. You compare that wall to the one in Mexico, they should put that kind of wall there. If they want to keep people out. I don't know about anybody being able to scale that thing. The other one's just kind of like a chain link wall. Climb right up. I don't know. But then again, this one does appear to be falling. It's leaning over pretty good there in some spots. So, you know what? I take that back. This thing's a piece of shit. Excuse the French. Yep. It's like a sound wall. And it's no homes back there though. Well, I don't know. Maybe there was. Sound walls. Man. I don't know. Seems like just a way to spend money. I don't know. I don't think that they really do very much. I guess they kind of do. But, I mean, like, I think you could do far better putting a big row of trees, you know, be a little bit prettier than some of these sound walls. And probably get pretty damn near the same effect out of it. Huh. Interesting. Yep. It does. It always piques my interest to see how people do things in different places to try and achieve the same purpose. Anyhow, see you in a bit. Well, I don't know if I missed it.
Any of the 4 left lanes.
Yeah, I don't know if I must have missed it. Yeah, I must have missed it. Well, welcome to Illinois. Damn it. Unless it was on that last video there.
I-294.
And what I'm talking about, it being the sign that says welcome to Illinois. It might have been on that last video, or I might have paused it just in time to miss it. I don't know. But yeah, well, again, welcome to Illinois, just to be redundant about it, of course. To try and drive it home, I guess. And specifically, welcome to Lansing, Illinois. There you go. And it would appear that, my dismay about having left the old tollways, was short-lived, because it would appear that we are going to be entering into, once again, another tollway, turnpike, what have you. And hopefully it's going to be as much enjoyable as was the last one. So very relaxing and peaceful. Actually, Chicago's about almost due exactly north from where I am currently. Like about exactly due north at the very 12 o'clock from where I am, up on 90, I-90. And yeah, so we don't have to deal with it, and that's actually great. That really is. As much as, you know, I do like to you know, find myself traveling through some of these big cities just to kind of, you know, take in the way things are done in the culture of a particular area of the city. In this instance, I'm happy to say we're not. You're going to have to deal with Chicago. South Holland, Illinois. That must be like a rest area plaza kind of deal or something there. I've seen a couple of those that are like that, where they have a bridge going over the interstate, so, you know, westbound and eastbound can come together there and kind of have a powwow and a party, talk about, you know, the weather and the traffic, I guess. I don't know. You know, there's always something to be able to, you know, east meets west or something. I don't know. Of course, I mean, really all you got to do is just go up to the next exit, do 2 clover leaves, and you'll find out what it's like. But whoa, holy smokies. Oh my God. There is this massive quarry right here. Holy sheep shit. Oh my God, I gotta, yeah, you gotta see this. It's freaking huge on both sides. Oh my God. Wow. It is a freaking canyon down there. Okay, I gotta find out what that's all about. Wow. I don't know what they're quarrying, you know, granite or marble, but wow. I mean, that thing is huge. I can't imagine how deep it must be. But the use of the word canyon is, I think, absolutely acceptable and appropriate for that quarry right there. Man, holy smokes! Okay, so we got a Google a satellite image of that, or I'm gonna have to. So let's see here. We are on I-294 heading westbound, and like I said, okay, so now we're calling it Hazel Crest, Illinois. Yep, and yeah, like I said, basically do exactly south of Chicago.
1 mile, keep right to I-80 West, then keep left.
I gotta get over.
I-80 West, then keep left. Be in either of the 2 left lanes.
Okay. Look at that, the cash.
Continue on I-80.
The cash lane sides are just shut down. They just don't accept cash anymore, basically, for anything. It's a cashless society here, coming up here, folks, and that's not a good thing. I'm just telling you. It's basically going to be a way for them to ensure that you're taxed on everything, right? Because when you got cash and you pay things with cash, there's no paper trail of it, so it can't, like you can get away with just, tipping somebody and they don't got to pay tax on it, right? So that's what they're doing, is they're trying to get rid of cash. So basically, there's no way to cheat the tax board, and that's just not a good thing, because tipping and tax-free income is what makes the world go around, right? It's what makes the world go around. Give people cash, for things. They don't gotta freaking pay that penalty for using it. It makes life, easier when you're not getting robbed every time you use your own money. Cashless society, that's what they're going after. That's one thing that they're going after, to bring in this whole new world bullshit. Well, it's already brought in, really. Anyhow, well, I ain't gonna go there. Sorry about that. I know, conspiracy theorists. Crazy. Yep, they wouldn't lie to you. It's true. They wouldn't do it. They never have, they never will, and they don't right now, and they're always honest, and they're never up to anything bad, and they always have you in mind, and they love you, they care for you, and they just want to protect you. They want you to be safe, right? Because, well, to them, you're just farm animals. You're like cattle to them. So they want to make sure that their stock, their livestock, or their stock remains marketable on the stock market. No, I said I wasn't going to go there. I'm sorry. It's just conspiracy theory stuff. So just don't pay any attention to any of it. Because it's probably not true. I mean, because when you own anything, you have to have some sort of certificate for it, right? You need to have a title of ownership for it, right? So that little piece of paper called a birth certificate, right, probably doesn't, it's just for you, right? They probably don't buy, sell, or trade you on the stock market using that birth certificate. That would just be crazy. No, I said I wasn't going to go there. That's right. Has nothing to do with what's known as a banknote. Oh, geez, no, stop. It's just crazy talk. That's all it is. Don't bother paying any attention to that. I'm old and confused. Yeah. Anyhow, I guess I better wrap this one up. It's kind of getting out of hand here. So we will do that. We'll call it a wrap. I hope y'all are doing well, and I will see you somewhere on down the road. Take care. See ya.